Hold up. Am I alive? Really gotta endeavour down deep into this now. I just realised I fumbled. Have I fumbled? Do I have audio? I have the audio, guys. Let's go. Okay. So, in today's stream, I've actually set up my stream slightly better now. This is part 3 of me building this house. I've still got my bloody stream volume on. Turn that off. There we go. Right, so we've built this lovely exterior of the house. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. And I'm building this for a survival house. Survival base, even. For a new survival world I'm going to start. And right now I've got to do the interior. And then I should just be able to copy and paste this using Litematica into survival. But also I need to start the survival, so depending on how I feel at the end of doing all this, I may also start streaming the start of the survival world, although I might do that later in the future, because I can promote it better. Ah, this is going to be painful. So I should have set up my chat properly. It might show up, I don't know. Will it show up? Crazy? I was crazy once. Oh, Sunny King on YouTube. How dare you speak of the death, the lonely death of... I could actually make that, I might make that the follow thingy. Okay, I gotta see why this isn't working. Bear with me a second, or should I say wolf with me here? No, I hate that guy. Okay. Okay, okay, did that work? Hold up, let me see if I've cooked. I've opened Discord. Okay, so turns out I haven't actually set up my chat properly. I don't know what I've done. Hold up a sec. Technical difficulties right here. I've got so many sign-in pages on Opera. That is actually not good. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on with my Twitch chat or anything, but I guess I'll just leave it for now. That's a shame. I've spent ages trying to set that up so it'd pop up on stream. Anyway, back to doing the interior. So, I've got to... I'm going to start with the bottom floor, I think. Yeah. So, what do I want for the bottom of the floor? Okay, just give myself night vision so I can see better. I could do... I really don't know, actually. What could actually cook for the floor right now? Have like a stripy floor, I guess. What's that look? Let me just stack these. Oops. There we go. What's that look? I mean, not the worst. I suppose I could try border it off. I really am not cooking with this one, am I? Might not be, because that is not actually level. And it also just looks terrible, I'm not even gonna lie. I think I'm gonna try segment off the rooms. Oops. Gonna cook right now. Dark oak stairs. You guys actually aren't ready for this. Boom. Archway. Look at that. And that's like a good segment for up there. Here I'm just gonna stack this geezer back up. And I don't know what I think of, like, this going around the edges. Suppose it works. Maybe if I do something like this. mean, I suppose that works. Cook. I don't know. It just looks a bit terrible, to be honest. I think it's the dark oak contrasting with the spruce. So maybe if I get rid of the dark oak, scrap that off. Barrels, maybe? That just does not look good. Maybe I'll have a look through the wood. What wood types do I have? And nothing actually that good. Jungle, that's too light. Oak is too light. Unless I get some absolute top tier wisdom right here and just... Is that cookery or not? That might be slight cookery right there. That looks a bit funky there, but we can sort that out later. This room here, I want to get the fireplace sorted. Do I still have it set up? Just build it normally, I guess. Right, so... That's why it looked a bit weird, because I never actually filled this in. There we go. I feel like I could cook here. had it more open plan. But still works as a staircase. There we go. Got the stairs done, roughly. I kind of want it to, you know, look a bit squiggledy on the inside. I'm not actually too sure on having it too wide. I think that works. Then I guess here have go out like that, so that could line up with that, I guess. Then there'll be the wall there, so that there I'm going to want to clone over. There you go, I think I've cooked. Hold up. This might be cookery here. And just leaving it open might be better. I could actually suppose go like that instead. Let's just see the difference. Now that there definitely looks better, but this here I could... Oh, never mind. Looks too weird. There we go. That's part of that room done. I feel like I could have a cheeky little bit come up here, I guess. I actually want this floor here to be... I'll just do that, that kind of evens it out more. Rightio then, we go there. Zoe Martin at 333, not gonna lie, thanks for the offer, you might be a bot, probably are, but I'm currently working on my own graphics, so yeah. Womp womp. My bad if you are real, but yeah. The lovely Chaperini. I want this to be the actual height of the floor. And a view run across there. Okay, is this cookery right now? I generally don't know. Build that up again. Just have a look underneath, because I like having the stairs there, because it adds like a cool little pattern. I guess, like, you see that divot bit there? That's kind of what I'm going for. Got that there too. The stairs do look slightly goofy, so if I add trapdoors just to slightly even out the difference, that looks a lot better, actually. Okay. Now, I don't know what I'm going to have for the wall there. I could do like a trapdoor wall. Be funky, actually. So I don't think I'll do that. Could get oak, stripped oak. And I know this will be a pain for me to get. I'll just get something survival. They won't see this. There we go. Lovely little wall. Just flip that round. So I'm gonna need bees. They shouldn't be too hard to find actually if I do the right stuff. Time for the floor in here. Now I could go for dark oak planks. That might look cozy. Have this as like smelting room, maybe? Just the fireplace. Something I always like doing is getting a blast furnace. Putting that there. Then also there, I guess. Campfire there. Feel like that works. There we go. Lovely chimney. Oh, I see. I haven't actually put that at the right level. Guess no one's gonna see that. Right, I'm just getting my head around what I'm doing. So I've got to gonna finish these stairs off. I could definitely just get away with cloning that there. There we go. Then I should be able to just to make the full thing of this a beam. That's like, it's a proper maze in this bit. I gotta think of what I can put in these bits here too, because I actually don't know yet. And then here, suppose I could have a bed. Well, this is going to be painful to get all the stuff for this. Okay, hold up. Let me cook. Time for another floor. So... Oh, looks pretty good. That's like quite nice and cozy in this room though. Happy with that? Oh my god, can't talk. Um, right, that leaves the rest of the house. Wouldn't mind having a wall up here though. The amount of spruce slabs I've got is actually ridiculous. Well, I could see if this works. Feel like that looks pretty good actually. Could have a little lantern dangling from that. Also, I'm quite ill right now, so that's fun. Really having a splendid time. Okay, this room here, I've got to figure out a floor. There we go. Looks alright. I got to do that floor there as well. And also put up a wall in that bit. Okay. How am I gonna do this floor? Could do the exact same layout, I guess. Although this bit here has like a dingle bit. It's just the same. I absolutely fumbled saying that then. Just the same, but without the beam in the middle, like up there. Which honestly I prefer like that, but I kind of had to with this because instead of beam being there, it's there. Unless I like do that. That works. Yeah, I got put 2 walls in both of those bits. I could leave this bit open actually and have like a cool enchant area. There we go. Yeah, I could have an enchant table there. And that was done properly there as well. There's copper swords. I forgot what the command is to show like the durability and everything on that, but I didn't. What other copper stuff is that, actually? Because I never knew they added this. They've added the copper golem. I have seen stuff on this, I just haven't seen the armor tools. Do they rust? Oh yeah, and the copper chests. Copper lanterns? Hold up. Looks pretty cool, I guess, but I prefer the normal lantern. Not a big fan of that. Anyway, I got this out to see what level that is. That is 30. Should be 28 now, yeah. Right. Boom, look at that. It's an enchant setup right there. looking too bad, actually. Then up here, I guess I can add the wall in. By the point I'm actually going to be building this house, I'm probably expecting to have, like, at least full diamond enchanted stuff, so I'm literally going to be living in a dirt hut for a good while of the game. Okay, now time for dark oak here. Then time for spruce here. I just like get dirt blocking this bit. Trapdoors there and there. That just gets rid of the under bit of the roof, because that really annoys me with builds, because it's quite annoying trying to cover up this stuff and actually make it look nice, because it doesn't look the best doing what I'm doing, but I don't really know what else to do for it. So just trundling along doing this. Hopefully it works. Just copying and pasting some stuff. Some trapdoors to make it quicker. There we go. Could have like a whole another upstairs bit in here. But I generally don't know what I put in there, so for now I'm just going to leave it like that. I need to add that there. It looks nice and like cozy in this with the like warm light coming off. Anyway, doing that. Just add that in for the decoration. And I suppose I could add in a spruce beam. Like that, and I could dangle a chain off and have a lantern. Oh, they've added copper chains as well, that's pretty cool. So many, like, different lanterns now because of all the wax stuff. that go further down just to make it look more cool. I think here I'm gonna add actual glass panes. Because I can't really add them in here. Or in here. I want to test something. If I just clone this. Does that look better than how it was before? I feel like it just flattens it down too much. That adds like a nice little divot. Actually add that again up here. Now that looks fancy. I quite like that, to be honest. And say I'm a fan. And there's still this bit. I could have storage here. Could look cool. To have like actual good looking storage or not is a good question though. I think that looks cool. That's going to be complicated for me to remember, I think. But I quite like it. And just add a lantern there. I guess. Okay, I need to turn my night vision off, so... There we go. Okay, I need to finish the spruce bit of the roof there. And that's the roof bit fully done. I think this room's bright enough, actually. But this one, I haven't put anything in this room. Right, and so up here I can have... that coming down. And just to make the door look a bit nicer. Do that. There's a lot of barrels in here now though, so I might go with stripped spruce logs. Does that work? Or do I do dark oak? I think dark oak fits it nicer. Okay, spruce here, I need to get rid of that, get the trapdoor. Also get rid of that. Get some dirt to fill in the gap. There we go. I think that's quite nice. That looks pretty cool actually. Right, so I suppose I could do this and just clutter it up with survival stuff with what I need. I know I wanted this to be a bedroom, but generally might make the one down there, like this one here, my main bedroom. I also wanted to experiment with trapdoors as... Forgot about these. I don't really like using any of the trapdoors for windows. I used to, but I think we used the bamboo ones before. Maybe jungle. Like, they just look so bad, really. I mean, no harm in keeping the window open, is there? There we go. That's actually working out quite nicely. Be back in a minute though. Quickly just gonna go grab a drink. absolutely top tier stream right now. Just got prawn crackers. So it's a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Oops, meant to set it to day. There you go. Feel like the front bit here looks a bit goofy. I think if I added another bit that stepped it down again, it'd look a lot better. Though it would work if there was a slant, or like a slope. Bet you guys are loving this absolute crunch fest coming through my mic, probably. But yeah, I think that's nearly the interior done. I suppose if I do want to change this at some point, if I think it looks a bit stinky, which currently at the moment I do think it does, but maybe if it's like on a cliff edge or something, because I could still scrap this bit here, but having it like lean over, unless I got a crazy idea. If I clone this could work. Okay, let's just have a look at how that looks. You know what, that's not too bad. Probably get rid of the chimney. But that does actually look pretty good. I reckon that could work. Just got to make this actually fit in now. Also somehow link back up into that. But we can figure that out. Part of the steps. More prawn cracker as well. Now I've also just made this a lot more of a task for myself, but oh well. Right. Oh, I want to go in for another prawn cracker, but I also want to do this. Oh, poop. Oh, I could have, like, this bit is a secret little part of the build. Be fun, actually. Sort of like little hidden passageways. So this is gonna have to go here, this wall idea. Okay, I'm gonna come in with the red wall. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. I want to get rid of this chimney, I reckon. And then add that bit back onto there. Okay, so then also just delete all that. No one will ever notice, right? Okay, I'm adding this back. Does that work like that? No, it needs to be in line like that. And then that also means getting rid of this weird little divot. Also that. And I have just realised this is meant to be slabs. There we go. Oh, it's because I missed off that bit there. Oh well. There you go, that looks nice. So, yeah, the house is a lot bigger. I'm gonna eat another prawn cracker. And in fact, I'm gonna stack that up again. Just because everything is actually off on it. There we go. And here I actually want that there, because that wasn't meant to be like that. Also, I've got to get rid of the chimney completely. Yeah, that might not look as good actually, if I'm being honest. But we gotta test it anyway. I think I'm gonna get rid of the stairs on the end. I'm not a big fan of them. I feel like they round off the build a bit too much. Right like that. Here I could definitely have a window or two. There we go. Get rid of the spruce stuff I did. Wow. So I do go with dark oak. Guess that works. They have a button that you press here and it pulls back. Need slime for it though. Okay, so that doesn't pull that. Oh my god. Add in a little secret part. Potentially. Guys, I'm terrible at redstone, by the way, so if this isn't going to plan, then how the fuck is that there? So I'd have to run down here, press that, run all the way round. How does one redstone? I haven't done this for ages. Why is that being powered? There's literally nothing powering that singular block. Guys, I might have to look up a tutorial on how to do this. And I've made a block disappear. How have I done that? Right. I'm having another prawn cracker, and I'm gonna think. Why does that no longer work? This has broken so many redstone laws. I don't understand why that's not working. So if I were to turn it on down here, look, it connects upwards, but does it connect downwards? No, why not? Why does it not want to go down? I've discovered my error. So I need them to push all of them out. So I actually need that there. Now how do I power these? Is it power them through this? No. What if I do this and go the long way round? No. I don't understand this one bit. I think I might understand it. So I'm gonna have to put the power... I could put it on the floor. Be cheeky and put a dark oak button on the floor here. Even here. So I can run it on under. Bring it on up and through. I'm actually becoming the best redstoner in the world. Look at this. So then... if I run 2 repeaters in like that... take the shortest route up. So why did... was this not enough? There you go. Got peak. I've done it. I've actually made a piston door. However, I need the T flip-flop, don't I? Okay, I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial for this, because I generally know I won't be able to do this. Okay. Cracking on the tutorial. Got to do some testing. It's called the bulb, isn't it? So apparently you can make a T flip-flop, I believe, by doing this. Does that have to be like that? How does this work? Oh, I think I know. Never mind, this is Bedrock version. That is why I can't do it. Gonna eat another prawn cracker. Prawn crackers are literally my thinking food right now. Actual munching right now. Watching Mumbo Jumbo Teep flip-flops. I feel like this is a lot more effort than it's worth for a cool piston door. Okay, I need droppers and hoppers. Dropper, hopper. So this is a fairly simple way of doing it, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna bring this on through. Really need to use like a specified redstone block. So I believe if I place that upwards, I'll do it this way. That there. I believe if I power into that like that. God, I need to comparator from somewhere. This should work. Let's see. Oh, finally, I have done redstone. I have actually just done redstone. I'm insane. Thank you, Mumbo Jumbo. You've saved me once again. Oh, finally. That is actually just painfully long doing all that. I don't even know if I want to keep it. I was just doing it for a little test. Because I wanted like a little secret thingy. Just thought that might be quite cool. Oh, that's great. Okay, I feel like this would be Mumbo Jumbo approved. Because you always used to have like little secret hidden bits. Like all his houses. I can delete that there. Should be able to close it back up again. Only thing that's slightly annoying is this shows, but like... Just do that. Slabs really not work anymore. But they used to. There we go. Guess that'll have to work. I have crafted. Oh, this is painfully long. I could actually extend this over and out one block. Which could work, I guess. I feel like if I added fake, like, grass and sky, it would be quite funny, so if I just get, like... That definitely real windows, guys. Now that looks awful, not to lie. I mean, it's definitely not secret because it's like a whole building with pretty much all of it open. However, when you look at it, you go, oh, go inside, let's have a look. It's weirdly smaller than it seems, let's just close it up. I have my blocks done. Can hear them. I know what it is. Just stand back, did I? How am I double clicking the button too quickly? Gotta fix that down there. Fixed. Oh yeah, you can press it too quickly with this T flip-flop here. This is the most awkward, awful setup ever in history, but it works, so I'm gonna take that as a win. And I'm also box that up like there's nothing behind here. Because why would there be? There we go. Solved. Just gonna finish them bits on the wall there. Okay, I guess that works. I mean, it's just a cool little secret room that I wanted for no specific reason. Just wanted a secret room. Little secret part of the house there. Finally done with all the redstone. So happy. Then, I'd say I'm done with the interior, the rest I can fill up in survival mode. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I got some storage. I got the enchantment table, the anvils and some stuff. This is going to be my bedroom. Then up here, I don't even know what's going to be up here. And then just go back down through here. Little secret entry. Then boom, we're up here. Pop it off. Let's do that. So does that mean I never actually did it in this? Oh no, I did it. It's just the fireplace was there. Right, well, I got a secret room that I can go in if I want. Come down here. It's all lovely jubbly. There's no actual use for the secret room because it's going to be a single player world. However, I think it's cool and I enjoy doing it. And then over here, we just got everything we need really. Now, final last thing, I'm gonna add in some moss and some tuff. So I'll add in the moss first. Moss. I do have bedrock in my inventory. Oh well. So that's pretty much the must done. I'm gonna get some acacia now. Apparently there's like spoilers of first 5 minutes of Stranger Things too. Like Stranger Things season 5. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to watch it though, because obviously you don't want to get spoiled. But yeah, that's happening. And now it's time for me to paint, scale. Okay, so I need andesite, stone bricks, then cobblestone. And I want to mask red wool. And take surface off so it'll mask anything that's underneath as well. I think that'll do. Just add there we go. That might be it done. Let me just get rid of my night vision. What is the lighting down in here like? Absolutely terrible. Lighting in here is even worse. I actually just hit up the torch technique. Same down here. Just to stop any mobs from spawning. Now I could have had that as a whole other room, but I wanted a secret room. Because secret rooms are always cool. Go. Lovely little secret room. And yeah, that's the house done, I think, now. I'm happy with it. So yeah, finish the house. So I'm probably going to carry on streaming, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little thing I did. I need to light up in here a bit more. I could actually, whilst I'm at it, quickly do a little cool trick. Might edit that without the shovel. I can. It's a little cool trick you can do. Where if you just stack some logs up, do that, get rid of the fire, you got yourself a little wood pile. And then over here I'm gonna have all my smelting stuff, so like furnaces, smokers. One smoker, I got a blast furnace there if I need it. I'll probably make a super smelter or something at some point and just make a little hut for that, but this'll work for now. And then what wall should I use? Then use polished tuff and then polished tuff stair. Let's grab some barrels there as well. There you go, that's a nice little room. Happy with this. Need a lot of geodes. Also have the FreeCam mod. Look at my beautiful face. How splendid. I'm glad I did that because the signs there, that shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's build done. Of that. I could actually add some smoke. Okay. I just need to see how I did it before. So I'm gonna have to do a bunch of little streams as well just to see if I can get the whole chat thing to work properly. Absolutely munching right now. Guess I'll just use glass. I've got to properly focus on the glass now. I break that and add that. I think that works. Let's have a look from this angle. Yeah, I think that's about the best I'm going to do for that. And I'm also out of prawn crackers. I ate them all because I was thinking too hard on redstone. We love that. Okay, well that's broken. Why are you now broken? Why does the redstone not go to... It's being powered. Is it really that much of a difference adding... It was. Wow. Okay, so that can't be a stair. Okay, well that makes sense now. And yeah, now officially done with the build. That's pretty cool. Got a pretty cool interior. And it's going to be a pain in the ass to do in survival. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me, you know, do like this on stream. Yeah, it shouldn't be long now till I start the survival series. It's going to be me in the solo world. And you guys should definitely go check it out when it does. Just keep like updated on me on social media, I guess. On TikTok, I'm going to mainly upload when I'm doing live streams. Or if I upload a new YouTube video, I'll try promote it on that. I might try out Twitter. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all this, and I'll catch you all in the next live. It shouldn't be long now, but yeah, can end it on that. So yeah, bye bye.